Well, Shannon, that's all correct. You know, it's a really difficult morning for the community here of Douglas County and really the people of Colorado. One of the big takeaways here from this morning's news conference was just how difficult it was for the district attorney, for the sheriff, for even the governor to speak about things like this, because at the end of the day, they really do have a lot of ties, not only, of course, to the community, but because they do have young children, because they do know a lot of people in this community. And even the district attorney was telling us he himself lives here in Douglas County. This, of course, is a somber day, like you said, for everyone in Colorado, especially only a few weeks after we just commemorated that 20th anniversary of the Columbine shooting that happened, like I said, just 20 years ago. Now, if you take a look at the scene behind me here, you can still see crime scene tape up right now, something that we can expect now for the next few days. I wanted to show you something too. If we pull up our KRDO weather app right now, we're seeing that it is 18 degrees here where we are on the corner of this street here. It actually feels like it's 8 degrees, so it's very, very chilly. That being said, wanting to show you the streets behind us. You can see a bit of a sheen here on the street. That, of course, is from that water main breaks. But we wanted to know, was that split-second decision really the right thing to do? And the darker smoke actually behind me, too, is where we've been seeing flames pop up for the past few minutes. It was kind of ebbing and flowing, flaring a little bit just minutes ago. So something that we've been keeping an eye on, of course, as well as these airdrops and this wind that you can tell has really picked up here in the Levita area. Now, that being said, too, our own Casey Kirshner is at a press conference right now where we're hopefully getting some updated numbers, some updated acreage. Check this out, too, in this neighborhood in Fountain. There's still a little bit of this hail on the ground. And look at this. In some areas, we can actually see the remnants of some of this bigger sized hail. Check that out. So we've been following ski patrol now for a few hours, and my gosh, it is quite the day for them.
Order shots fired in the area. At the same time, the security guard at 101 South Union is calling in saying they heard shots fired in the area as well.
2:45 and several reports of shots fired had Colorado Springs police officers rushing to the scene off Bonfoy and Boulder.
The male was firing random shots in the area. He had a gun in his waistband.
It was only moments later when officers arrived to the scene that shots rang out once again and the horror began.
Give me medical here now. Get officer down. Hurry up, get up here. We got a gunshot wound to the head. Get him here now.
The suspect not far also shot, sustaining a non-life-threatening injury.
Suspect is hit as well. Suspect is here. He's down the ground. We're here with him now. I don't know where he's at yet. Don't move.
When we arrived, we were kept back from the initial crime scene, still piecing together what little information we could gather. It wasn't until 4:45 that Jackie Kirby with the El Paso County Sheriff's Office confirmed an officer had been hit, was in critical condition, and was undergoing surgery. The scene was then being combed over by the Sheriff's Office's Deadly Force Investigation Team.
We will process the scene just like we would anything else, and that will interview the witnesses, and that will give us a better picture and understanding of what happened today.
That officer, Jem Duzel, a 5-year veteran of the force.
It's very, very hard. You know, we've got people on scene that, put on their badge every day. They serve and protect this community, and they know that one of their brother in arms is now critically injured, and they've still got to press on and do their job and protect the community.
Although the Sheriff's Office has taken over this investigation, both CSPD and CSP are doing what they can to help here and to make sure they're helping their brother in blue.
Your news starts right now.
Good morning, Colorado. It's 4:30 on your Thursday, May 23rd. I'm Dani Fried.
And I'm Shannon Pretty. Is glad you could be starting off your morning with us. Let's take you out live, give you this view and monument. Looks like there's a sheen on the pavement there.
That's coming up. Dani,
okay, Katie, thank you so much. We begin today in Fountain, where a standoff has ended between cops and a man wanted for a crime.
Yeah, the standoff began around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon at a mobile home on Windsor Lane. That's, of course, near Crest and Santa Fe. This here being that map for you. Multiple agencies quickly descended on the scene. Now, you may recall there was another cheating scandal back in 2017. 13 freshmen were investigated for sharing answers on a test of basic military knowledge. And new this morning for you, a couple who is a home in Aspen pleads guilty in connection with a massive college admissions scandal. Gregory Abbott, who you see here, and his wife entered their pleas in federal court in Boston yesterday. They're charged with paying $125,000 to have someone cheat on on their daughter's entrance exams. The Abbotts are among 14 parents who've agreed to admit to allegations that they paid off people to get their children into elite colleges in the U.S. 19 other parents, including Full House actress Lori Loughlin, are fighting their own charges.